Hi, crafty friends. Hey, we're going to use these toy water slingshots that I got on clearance and this big, huge can, and we are going to turn this into a planter. So what I'm doing is I'm just sawing off that end part because we don't need the whole thing as it sits. We just need the little V section. And I'm going to do that on both of the slingshots. And then I was kind of thinking, how do I want to glue these down? So you can see I pushed a little piece of cardboard in there, and that way it would kind of give the hot glue a little bit more of an area to adhere to the can. I would suggest if you're going to have this outside or anything like that, using a little E6000, but for just decorative purposes, I think that the hot glue will hold just fine. And then I'm going to put a coat of chalk paint onto the can itself and also the legs. And the reason, we're going to end up covering the can, but the reason that I wanted to do the can is because just in case any parts, shine through or come through, you don't see the shiny part of the can. So this is a hula skirt, I can't even talk, from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to take it apart, and once you pull it off of the twine that holds it together, you can kind of pull that top knot out and make them longer. And what I did was I just hot glued it down, and then I would just wrap it all the way around the can. And you can see there, you guys, I'm not getting in all the little bits and pieces and parts and everything, but that's okay, because what I'll do is once I get it all on there, then I go back in and I kind of cover up the areas that are sticking out in some spots. And some spots where I glued it and there was like a lot of glue, I tried to kind of cover those up as well. So once I get that all wrapped around, I go back to the edges as well and make sure that you don't see any of that tin can sticking out from the edge. Now, as I was doing this, I was thinking, should I paint this? Because I've painted this raffia before from the hula skirts and I loved how it looked. But the more I did this, I thought, you know what? I kind of like it just in the raw state. And with the legs being that gray color, I thought that would be super cute. Just something unexpected with the natural, with the gray. You see the natural a lot with like a black color, like a jet black or something. But I thought, this little gray might work pretty good. So it does take a while to wrap them all the way around the can, but that's okay. I think it's going to turn out pretty darn cool. So the ends down here where the slingshot part was, you guys, I went ahead and just hot glued some of the Dollar Tree thumbtacks in there. And then I just kind of went over them with my paintbrush a little bit, just to kind of knock off a little bit of the shine to it. But I think it turned out great. So here's how it turned out. I'm in love with this so much. I'm so glad I left it natural. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to follow for more.